5 ways being outdoors can improve your mood and improve your health.
Absolutely. Boy, does it always make me feel better when I get outside, especially if I'm working at home and I'm losing productivity or I just don't feel well. The minute I step outside into nature, I am transformed into a whole new person.
Yeah, it's so easy just to get stuck in that rut of things to do, because there's always going to be that never-ending to-do list, but fresh air, sun, trees, nature is magical, and scientific studies show that it has healing powers.
I would never have known. Although when I get outside, it also helps me stay present in the moment. Like if I have a lot on my mind, or if I'm busy working, and the minute I step outside, I'm like, oh, the sun feels so good. Oh, listen to the birds, the fresh air.
Yeah.
It instantly improves how I feel.
Well, and you know why?
Why?
Because all of those things, Kendra's exactly right. It creates a more mindful environment and it lowers your blood pressure. And when your blood pressure lowers, your stress decreases. So that is a scientific truth that goes along with it. It also improves your mood. Being out in nature, even if a lot of people have said to me, and I know you've heard this too, that, oh, well, we don't have nature where I am.
Mm-hmm.
And, we do have nature where I am because we're in my yard right now, and you can hear some people doing some stuff in a yard next door, and you can hear birds and maybe some wind chimes. So clearly I can get outside and feel it. But if you have a plant, if you have another living being, if the place where you are has air that you're breathing, you have nature.
Absolutely. And it is important to get outside daily. So if you, and also the weather shouldn't matter as well. I know I live in a cold climate, so a lot of times people are not getting outside because of the snow or the weather. And really, once you bundle up and you get outside, I always feel better. It just amazingly makes me feel so much better.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, research has shown that anxiety, depression, those both decrease. Anger as well decreases in people who make a focused effort to get outside. And we're not talking about go outside and stay outside all day. We're talking 5-10 minutes. I recommend 10 minutes a day. It also helps to improve your focus. You were just saying that, sometimes you feel like your productivity has slumped. But what do most people do when that happens?
They don't go outside.
Yeah, they push through. And when you're pushing through, it just makes everything worse. You're slower and you're more frustrated, and then your mood goes down, your stress goes up. You should just go outside. So being outside really helps to improve your focus. It helps your impulses to rejuvenate, and just being outside in nature, because you are nature.
Connecting to nature, connecting to the plants and the trees and the birds and whatever you have in your neighborhood or outside of where you live is so important, and it just helps your spiritual connection as well.
Yeah.
I know, and actually just being outside has led me to researching a little bit more about how trees give us energy, how the plants give us energy, how the sun gives us energy. And also it's great for sleeping. So if you get outside, first thing in the morning or even in the afternoon, it helps your sleep cycle. So if you're having trouble sleeping, get outside a little more.
It does, absolutely. Taking a break, even just a break, even if you have to take your work with you outside, it still gives your senses a break from the same. And anybody with ADHD, attention deficit disorder, ADD or ADHD, being outside at regular intervals, even if it is for just a few moments, can also help reduce those symptoms. It also helps us heal faster.
And particularly if you're in an area where you can get outside where there's water. So if you have, we also, in the state that I live in, have a lot of lakes and rivers and streams and we're near the ocean. So I'm very fortunate that I'm able to find water really closely to where I live. And it's very healing. It's a meditative, listening to the water, whether it's in the ocean or a river or a stream, is so amazing. And just seeing it. Yesterday I was on the golf course. And so we were out in nature and there was water there and it was absolutely gorgeous. And I didn't really do a lot of walking, but it was just being outside and being able to experience the wonderful trees and the grass and the whole scenery and take that all in was very therapeutic to me.
Yeah, just being present.
Mm-hmm.
Being present in the
great.
nature. Doctors have said that when they can allow their patients who are recovering from surgery or any treatment, when they can allow them to have time outside, when their recovery allows that, they recover and heal more quickly. And part of that is that stress reflex, that reduction of stress, because when you have stress, your immune system suffers.
Yeah.
And then also, and this is very important to us, and I think a lot of women and some men, being outside supports aging gracefully. I personally don't necessarily want to gracefully age. I'm going to fight it every step down, but it helps you to have fewer sleep difficulties, like you said, complain less about aches and pains because you are allowing nature to rejuvenate you instead of just pushing through or looking for that magic pill to help with your mobility, your agility, and performing daily activities.
Yeah, and actually what I'm doing is purposely for vacations, setting vacations and places to go that have different outdoors. So like Bali has a tropical outdoors, and California has a different outdoors than my home state of Maine. We have pine trees and lots of water. California is a lot different. So it's really cool to be able to get out into different nature if you can do that, and plan your vacation and your trips around nature and getting outside and doing some activities as well. That also helps.
And here's something that a lot of people don't think of. The times that are busiest, like around the holidays or when you have a big deadline, those are the times that it's most important to really focus and make sure that you're getting outside, because those are the times when the stress is highest. So when you have something coming up, when you know that you have a holiday or a big event or a deadline, make sure that you're putting it in your calendar. Here I go with my time management stuff again, but
wow, it works.
It does. Make sure that you're putting it in your calendar so that you don't miss out on that, because you will be more productive, you'll get more done in less time, and everything will work out better.
Yeah, I invite you to try it. So if you haven't been getting outside as much as you have been wanting to, try scheduling it and try it for 30 days and get back to us and let us know the improvements that you feel and what it has done for you in your life. I'd like to know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you'll see a difference.
Well, nature can be part of your reset button, just like this is. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments any of your feedback. Let us know if you try implementing nature in your daily life and what the results are. And make sure you give us a thumbs up and hit what button?
The subscribe button.
So that you'll know the next time that we drop a video to help you live a happier life with lower stress and more success. I'm Dr. Jane with my dear friend and partner, Coach Kendra. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.